I think Francois de Villiers was like Aquaman out there. Just a smooth swimmer, looked effortless.
New Mexico has a new sheriff in town. And while new bench boss Kevin Hartzell has had success at every level, including junior and professional hockey, his approach to leadership is decidedly more democratic. Hartzell prefers to deputize others, believing firmly that everyone is a leader in their own way.
I want to accelerate their learning of what it means to be a great teammate, how leadership works. We've done a lot of these camps. When you have great leadership, or even a team within with great leadership, they win.
I really like the point where he wants to develop the whole person, and it's all about leadership. On the ice, off the ice, whatever you do, you got to help your teammates.
This philosophy led to an exciting start to the Ice Wolves' 24-25 season, as the team would embark on a state-of-the-art leadership training program. Designed by Kevin Ziegler, a world-renowned life coach to many NHLers, and former Navy SEAL Senior Chief Lou Nebel.
Because you are already leaders, then let me know what your thoughts on leadership is as well.
We're one family. The only guy you really care about is the guy that's next to you. That's the most important person in this world.
Down. We'll together as a team. You guys are gonna do one thing, and only for you, it's gonna be a long stinking night.
Straight, stop. Right.
Ice Wolves leadership training included everything, from team competitions to map and compass making and reading, as well as underwater rope tying and synchronized swimming. And push-ups. Lots and lots of push-ups.
Down.
I guess synchronized swimming makes sense for a team that plays hockey in the desert. The boys, they like the water.
For me, I really like the water polo match because it was just like 30 guys in one confined area. Bryce Johnson was just a nail gun, just scored 4 goals for our team, and he was just a tank out there. It was fun to watch.
I thought the day in the pool was a lot of fun. I think it really brought the boys closer together, which was awesome to see.
The New Mexico Ice Wolves are committed to growing the game in their home state. And that means investing in the player and the person.
Everybody's a leader. It's not just maybe like an older guy or someone who wears a letter. It's everybody.
There's definitely going to be people that are going to have different jobs and being a leader in certain areas. And then I'm also going to be a leader in other places.
It's all about being a servant to your significant other, whether that's your teammate, your coach, whoever you're with, they're the most important person in your life.
Everybody kind of helps each other out, and that just shows that you're a leader because, I mean, you're doing your part, your job, and that's the most important part.
Which is why journaling was included in the leadership training program and will continue through the season. Because if you're setting goals as high as the Sandia Mountains, it helps to write them down.
Journaling is huge. It's just the cornerstone of what we do. First to see and record what you saw, and then try to understand what you saw and what you're going to do about what you saw and set goals going forward.
I've benefited a ton from just learning about myself, learning what works, what doesn't work. So yeah, it's been huge.
You're marking your history, and we learn from history.
After 4 days of testing their limits and coming together, it was clear the Ice Wolves had gotten Coach Hartzell's message. If you want to find a leader, just look in the mirror.
It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, like everybody's a leader on this team. It doesn't matter if it's your first year, third year, whatever you have to say, if it's gonna help the team, say it.
Hartzy's really big on not just like setting the tone for one guy to be the specific leader. Like he wants everybody to chip in, do their job, and I think that everybody on the team this weekend did a great job of that.
Sometimes leadership isn't just a person, it can be a place. And no one is more committed to carving a new star into the map of USA hockey than the New Mexico Ice Wolves. Whether it's a constantly expanding network of youth teams, creating a unique training program to teach kids how to make professional-grade television productions, or adding a 3HL team to complete the ladder of development, New Mexico hockey is here to stay. Even more reason for the Ice Wolves to test their progress against the nation's best. hosting Team USA's U17 National Team Development Program, and their roster full of future NHLers for a pair of sold-out exhibition games to start the season. The Ice Wolves players expected a bit of surprise when Team USA found a hockey town in the middle of the desert.
I think it's going to be a jaw-dropping experience, honestly. Stan has really put together these beautiful rinks and facilities.
I think they're going to see that we're really trying to grow the game. Top-notch coaching, good broadcasting, they're going to see all that and they're going to be impressed with it.
It truly is turning into a good spot for hockey. I think Stan's done a great job with the rink and the facilities. They're really going to notice that.
What better way to get your opponent acquainted than to bring them on your team bus and send them up the Sandia Tram to quite literally take in the 10,000-foot view of America's fastest-growing hockey community. But this is still hockey, and that means once the tram comes down, it's time for pucks and gloves to drop. So the boys knew to expect the best from the nation's best.
I expect them to be very fast. They'll be a really good team. They're gonna want our heads. They're gonna want to beat us, and understandably so.
The Ice Wolves welcome the national team with the USS Constitution presenting the colors, the oldest commissioned warship in the country.
Chance for the Ice Wolves, quick shot, they score!
In a fast-paced Game 1, the Ice Wolves would jump on Team USA, winning 5-2 behind a strong performance in net from veteran Jackson Fuller. Jake Casey would net a pair, and Andy Earl and Ethan Hull would chip in with goals of their own.
Earl shot,
The Ice Wolves would ice the victory on a Sloan Farmer goal, courtesy of a seeing eye pass from Jake Casey. Team USA would push back in a thrilling back-and-forth Game 2. The U.S. team would get off to an early lead, with the Ice Wolves tying the game 2-2 at the end of regulation, on goals from Isa Murakami and Jake Casey.
Murakami, left wing pass, Casey shot, score!
Team USA would earn the split, with a 3-2 overtime victory. The perfect cap to a win-win visit to New Mexico. In the end, the weekend delivered a preseason preview and possibly a precursor. Oh, say can you see? A day in the not-so-distant future when the U.S. national team NTDP roster includes players from a little hockey town sitting in the middle of the desert. We can. Special thanks to presenting sponsor Rio Grande Credit Union for all they do to keep the Ice Wolves healthy on the ice. And thanks to the entire family of Ice Wolves marketing partners, doing their part to grow hockey and ice sports right here in Albuquerque.